Hi there. Lately, some of my corporate clients have been asking me how to help members of the team make better decisions. And I had to think about that. To be honest, I'm a little frustrated with my ability to make a decision right now, if you want to know the truth. When we look at the EQI 2.0, the model tells us that there are three EQI skills in that decision making composite. The first one would be problem solving, and that's your ability to make good decisions when your emotions are intense and maybe you're getting heated up or something is triggering in you. Are you still able to weigh information analytically, if you will, without making an emotional decision, or making any kind of decision based only on emotions? So, like combining emotions and analytics to make a better decision when you might be triggered. The second skill would be reality testing, and that is the skill of, in the moment, again, if you're emotional, can you see things accurately? The information that you're weighing, wanting to weigh analytically and emotionally, do you see it accurately? Many of our perceptions or perspectives in the present moment are colored by mostly negative, but they could be positive, negative experiences from our past. And negative experiences from our past could interrupt our ability to see the present situation clearly and accurately. And the last skill in the composite is impulse control. Basically, I would call that's the skill of being able to be patient, to be in something for the long haul or the long run without doing something impulsive. So not having an over the top emotional reaction when you're making a decision and then blurting something out that later you might regret and you can't take back. I talked about that recently in the ABCDE exercise. There's other skills that are tangential. Self regard is very important, I would say, to decision making, because if you're not confident in yourself and your own abilities, how can you be confident in the decisions you make? And then I would say assertiveness is also important, because once you make a decision, do you have the initiative and the assertiveness to carry it out? So let me give you a couple of tips based on my own experience. One of my favorite exercises when you're having trouble making a decision is to go clean out a drawer or to clean out your closet. It could be you clean out a whole room. So, being frustrated with my own decision making abilities recently, I found myself cleaning out different parts of this office that you see behind me. And as I was cleaning, I came across, I wanted to organize all my journals. I probably have 15 of them, dating back many years. I was organizing them all into one piece when a piece of paper slipped out of one. And of course, being curious, I had to stop then and there and read it. My husband later said to me, "Why did you read that? You know that's painful, this thing from my past." And what it caused me to recall is finding this thread of why I don't always trust my decisions is because I was told growing up, when I would see something going on in the family dynamics or point something out, I guess I was always good at systems theory even back then, I might get told by my parents, "You're mixed up. You don't see this clearly. Oh, you're crazy. That isn't what's going on here. You're crazy. You don't see this right. You don't see it clearly." You could probably hear the passion coming up in my voice as I tell you about it. So if you think about that, and let's say I was a young girl, I know I was a young girl when that happened, and it continued on into probably college age, there would be this running litany in my head like, "Well, you're not good at decision making. You don't have good reality testing because you don't see things clearly." Those are the negative voices that I hear internally in my head. So I've been working on this for many years, for a long time. Anyway, cleaning up my office, finding that piece of paper slipping from my journal, I decided that I was going to spend another couple of hours just organizing things into piles. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to let go of that. I'm going to decide to put this in a different spot, so on and so forth. So that is a very practical way if you find yourself struggling to make decisions. To practice that, because you have to make a lot of decisions about the little pieces of paper, or if it's clothes in your closet or files in a file drawer, you have to make a lot of decisions in quick succession if you want to finish up the organizing project. There are of course, longer strategies that I've got in my book for decision making, and I will make another video about those in greater detail and share that with you later. Thank you for listening, and happy decision making.